Hello and welcome. My name is Emma. And today we will get started in recline bound angle, or if you'd like, you can choose to take an active Shavasana. If you choose recline bound angle, bring the soles of the feet to touch. Let the knees fall out wide with the palms facing up. Or if you'd like to take more of an active Shavasana, go ahead, extend the legs long. Let the toes fall out slightly. Find a soft gaze up towards the ceiling, and as you're ready, gently close the windows of the eyes. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Begin to notice as you breathe here, the inhales and exhales will lengthen, and the length will begin to match. I'd like to set in an invitation of letting go, surrendering to what was, having faith in what will be. If this doesn't resonate with you, I invite you to go ahead and set your own intention. We'll take just another moment here. Remember to keep breathing in and out through the nose. Gently begin to blink the eyes open. Inhale the knees in towards the chest and take a couple rolls side to side. Bring the knees back through center. And on your exhale, let both knees fall to the left. Tee out the arms. And we'll take a modified supine spinal twist here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. If it's comfortable for the neck, perhaps you take a slight gaze over towards the right. So opposite knees, opposite gaze. The knees are to the left, the gaze is to the right. Right shoulder is heavy on the mat. On your next inhale, come back through center, slowly unwind. Exhale, the knees fall to the right, and perhaps you gaze towards the left. Make sure the left shoulder stays on the mat. Take a couple more breaths here in and out through the nose. Inhale through center. Exhale, roll onto whichever side is your favorite. And on your next inhale, use the upper arm to push up into a comfortable seat. Let the arms come long by the sides. Inhale, raise the arms. Press the palms together. Exhale through heart center. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, heart center. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, take in a full sip of air, holding it at the top. Exhale through heart center. Inhale the arms and lightly grab the left wrist with the right hand. Exhale, take a tiny side bend to the right and feel the side bodies begin to open. This is just a tiny movement to start. We're still warming up, feeling the body begin to warm up from the inside out. Inhale through center. Exhale, take a side bend to the left. Maybe you notice one side feels different from the other, and that's okay. Inhale, center, exhale. Sweep the arms down, let the arms relax, maybe shake it out here. Bring the palms to the thighs, and we'll take some shoulder rolls. On your inhale, the shoulders will come up the front of the torso, and on your exhale, they'll roll down the back. So we'll do that 3 times and then switch directions, having the shoulders come up the back and then roll down the front. On your inhale, the shoulders roll up the torso. Exhale, let them fall down the back. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale and switch directions. Inhale, the shoulders up the back. Exhale, down the front. Inhale, exhale, and last time, inhale, exhale, inhale, release, we shake it out, exhale, extend a child's pose, bring the big toes to touch behind you, knees out wide to the edges of the mat, sink the hips towards the heels as the arms extend forward and lower the forehead to the mat. Maybe massage the third eye center, lightly rolling the forehead side to side. Begin to engage your Ujjayi breath. Find a slight constriction in the back of the throat. As you inhale and exhale through the nose, the exhale will sound like you're fogging up a mirror. Keep the lips sealed as you keep breathing in and out. Perhaps you notice the hips may even sink closer to the heels here. Maybe you notice the sensation of the stretch through the arms, or perhaps the hip flexors opening. Engage the bandhas, pull the low abs up and in. We'll take a few more breaths here, in and out through the nose. Inhale, make your way into tabletop position. Stack the shoulders above the wrist, hips above the knees. Press the palms flat into the mat, fingers spread wide, lengthen through the spine. Lift the feet and gently tap the tops of the feet into the mat. Or you can make this as loud as you like. Whatever feels good here. And then lift and rotate at the ankles and circle in both directions. Release the feet back to the mat. Inhale, cow, drop the belly, lift the gaze and the tailbone. Exhale, arch your back like a Halloween cat. Drop the gaze and tailbone. Pull the abs in. Inhale, cow, come forward. Exhale, cat. Round through the back. Inhale, cow, and begin to flow these postures at your own breath. Perhaps lingering in one longer than the other. Maybe take some hip sways, some barrel rolls. You can even come back into child's pose here. Notice the sensation of the spine warming up, getting ready to flow. You can play with dropping one forearm down, then the other, maybe releasing any shoulder tension. Take a couple more movements here. Then begin to return to a neutral tabletop. Inhale, extend the right leg long, holding it here. Breathe in and out through the nose. The hips will be square to the mat, so the toes and hips will point directly down towards the mat. The sole of the foot will look like it's pressing into the wall behind you. On your next exhale, release back to tabletop. Inhale, extend the left leg long, square the hips to the mat. Feel the stretch through the leg, down through the toes. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, right leg long. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, left leg goes long. Exhale, release. Inhale, right leg, and as you're ready, bring up your left arm for balancing table. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. On your next exhale, tabletop position. Inhale, left leg, right arm, so opposite leg, opposite arm, and hold it here. Exhale, tabletop. Take a couple cat-cows. Return to a neutral tabletop. Inhale the right leg long, bend at the knee, and we'll pulse it here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, unwind. Extend the left leg long, bend at the knee and pulse for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, right leg, bend at the knee and pulse for 3, 2, 1. Notice that sensation through the glutes, down to the tippy toes. Inhale, left leg, bend at the knee and pulse for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, unwind. Bring the left hand to the midline of the mat. Inhale, twist open to the right, reach up through the right arm. Exhale, thread the needle. The right arm will come through and under the left. Lower the forehead gently to the mat. And extend the left arm forward. Left arm can stay here, or if it's comfortable, begin to walk the hand towards the upper right hand corner of the mat. The arm will come just above the head. Inhale and exhale through the nose. The right shoulder is heavy. On your next exhale, slowly begin to unwind. Inhale, twist up into the right. Exhale, tabletop. Bring the right hand to the midline of the mat. Inhale, twist open to the left, reach up through the left arm. Exhale, left arm comes through and under for threading the needle. Bring the head to the mat and extend the right arm forward. If you did so on the other side, go ahead and begin to walk the right hand towards the upper left hand corner. And we'll begin to take a few breaths in and out through the nose. On your next exhale, slowly begin to unwind. Inhale, twist open to the right, to the left. Exhale, tabletop. Take a couple cat-cows here. And return to a neutral spine. Before moving into down dog, we'll come into dolphin. Bring the forearms down to the mat. Tuck the back toes under, and on your exhale, you'll push the tailbone into the air. Maybe gaze towards the fingertips and start pedaling it out here. On your next exhale, either come back through tabletop before pressing into down dog or come straight into down dog. You choose your path. I'll take a couple more movements here, pedaling out, straightening one leg while bending the other. Let the head hang heavy as you gaze towards the feet. And maybe take some playful movements here with the shoulders. You can drop one shoulder down towards the mat, then the other, so slightly twisting to the right, then to the left. On your next inhale, come onto the tippy toes. Exhale, push the heels down towards the mat and push the tailbone in the air. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, baby step your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, ragdoll. Find a generous bend in the knees. Let the head hang heavy. The arms can dangle here, or perhaps you bring the fingertips into the crooks of the elbows. We take some yeses and nos with the head, releasing any neck tension you may be holding. Or perhaps sway the torso side to side. Release the palms down towards the mat. Inhale, slowly rise. Neck is the last lift. Exhale, standing at attention. Take a moment here, rearrange any clothing, grab a sip of water. And then bring the hands into heart center as you're ready, Anjali Mudra, prayer position. We'll take a moment here, play with lifting the toes and the heels. Place the feet fully onto the mat. Press the four corners of the feet into the mat. Engage up through the legs. Find a slight micro bend in the knees. Engage the abs. And I invite you to take your first body scan. Notice any places that may be holding any tension. And throughout the rest of the practice, I invite you to take deep inhales, and on your exhales, release that breath to those tight spots and let it go. Inhale, extend in mountain pose, reach up through the arms, turn the pinky slightly in towards each other. Bring the shoulder blades together to bring the arms off the ears. Slightly grab the left wrist with the right hand, and on your next exhale, side bend to the right, push the hips to the left. Now this is still a slightly tiny movement to start. As we continue to flow, you'll notice that the side bends may become deeper. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, rise. Bring the hands through prayer position, and on your exhale, come into standing forward bend. Slightly round through the back, letting the head hang heavy. Reach the fingertips down towards the mat. The palms may even come fully onto the mat. Inhale, standing half lift. We'll come into a figure 7 shape. The hands can come on the thighs or the shins. Elbows are tight to the side, shoulder blades together. Gaze forward. Exhale, we'll come into high plank. And from here, Start to hinge back and forth from the toes. Re-engage the abs if needed. From high plank, hinge forward, lower to the knees, and flip to the tops of the feet. With control, you'll lower to the belly slowly. The fingertips will come just under the heads of the shoulders. Let the chin rest on the mat, and we'll take a moment here to set up. Bring the elbows in tight. Press through the tops of the feet to create a lift in the knees and thighs. And on your next inhale, baby cobra. Little to no weight in the hands as you peel the chest off the mat. And this might just be a tiny lift to start. And on your exhale, release. Come into downward facing dog, and you can move through tabletop to get there. This movement from high plank to down dog will be known as our chaturanga. You can skip this chaturanga at any time. You can come straight back into down dog if that feels good. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, standing half lift, figure 7. As the shoulder blades squeeze together, think about trying to balance a cup of water here. And on your exhale, slightly round through the back, so maybe the cup of water falls over you. Maybe it's a hot summer day and that feels good. You can picture that in your mind. Inhale, extend a mountain pose. Reach out through the arms. Exhale, side bend to the right. Push the hips to the left. Remember to breathe in and out through the nose. Feel the engagement of the side bodies. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, take a side bend to the left. Push the hips to the right. Inhale, rise. Bring the hands to your heart center. Exhale to standing forward bend. Inhale, standing half lift. Exhale to high plank. We'll take just a couple movements here in high plank. Engage the abs. And without shifting towards the left or towards the right, keep the body straight. And on your inhale, slightly lift the right foot off the mat just to hover. Exhale, release. Inhale the left leg off of the mat. Exhale, release. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Make sure the hips are square to the mat here. Exhale, low lunge. Step the right foot between the hands. Maybe help the foot along. Inhale, warrior 2. Turn the back foot parallel to the back edge of the mat and then slowly bring up the torso. Find a lunge in the right leg. Your hips will be square. So the hips will be facing the same direction that you're facing right now. Press through the pinky edges of the feet and bring the arms parallel to the mat. If it's comfortable, you can turn your neck to gaze down the middle finger of the front hand. Tilt the torso forward, and on your exhale, extend side angle. The right arm will press against the right thigh, maybe nudging it out. The left arm will come up and over, palm will face down towards you. Try to keep the arm as straight as possible. The left shoulder here is open, so make sure you're not rounding through like this. It'll be up and straight like this. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left palm will come to the back leg. And this time the right hand will come up and over. You gaze up towards the palm. Check the lunge in the front leg. Cartwheel the arms forward. Exhale to high plank. We'll move through our chaturanga and knee back and downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step the foot between the hands. Inhale, warrior two. Back foot comes parallel to the back edge of the mat. Gaze down the middle finger of the front hand if that's comfortable. Turn the palms to face up, bringing the shoulder blades closer together and then back over. Tilt the torso forward. Exhale, extended side angle. And check your side body engagement here. Check that this stays engaged. I'm taking a modified version because if I go further, I start to round through my left side. So choose what is most optimal for your body. If you are able to take a fuller extended side angle, go ahead and do that. Inhale, reverse warrior. Place the right hand to the back leg and bring up that left arm. Up and over. Check the lunge in the front leg. Cartwheel the arms forward. Exhale to high plank. From high plank, stay steady here. Inhale the right leg to hover. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg hovers. Exhale, release. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, come down onto the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Remember to check in with your breath. Make sure you're breathing in and out through the nose. Tilt the torso forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Cartwheel the arms forward. Exhale. Make your way to down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Tilt the torso forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale to high plank. Hinge forward and lower to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, standing hop lift. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, come into standing at attention. Bring the hands into heart center. And we'll prepare for tree. Begin to firm through the left leg. And with your right leg, I'll show a couple options here first. You can create a little kickstand, bringing the heel just above the ankle. Or perhaps the foot comes just under the knee. Or if it's in your practice, you can bring the foot just above the knee to press into the upper thigh. So you choose your path. Choose which one is most optimal for you. On your exhale, come into tree. Make sure to avoid the knee. Whichever option you do, you're not pressing against the knee. Bring the left hand to the left hip and the right hand to the right thigh. Give that thigh a little nudge out. Bring the hands back through heart center. And as you're ready, grow the branches of your tree. You can try wiggling the fingers. This helps with balance. Find your drishti. Find a focal point, something in the room that is not moving. Maybe you gaze at a doorknob, or maybe there's a book in front of you, maybe a lamp. Whatever it is, focus on that. And breathe in and out through the nose. Bring the hands back through heart center and slowly begin to unwind. Walk it out here. Let the legs release. Come back into standing at attention. Burn through the right leg, and on your exhale, take tree on the left side. Maybe you take the same posture option you did before. Maybe you try something different. Go ahead and bring that right hand to the right hip, left hand to the left thigh, and give a little nudge out. Bring the hands back through heart center. And as you're ready, extend your branches. If you'd like to try to challenge yourself here, you can play with taking tiny side bends, moving very slowly, maybe waving the branches of your trees. Playing with the arms here. If you'd really like to challenge the balance, try picturing the room in front of you and then close your eyes. If you tried that, how did it feel? Notice the sensations through the body. Did anything change? Bring the hands back through heart center. Inhale, release back to standing at attention. Exhale to standing forward bend. Round through the back, let the head hang heavy. Inhale, standing half lift. Exhale to high plank. We'll take a few more movements here from high plank. Engage the abs. Inhale the right leg and maybe it looks slightly higher now that you're warmed up. Exhale, release. Inhale the left leg. Exhale, release. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, lower down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale to down dog. In down dog, we'll take a couple breaths here. Inhale through the nose, and on your exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring the right leg through. The right knee will come to the outside of the right wrist. Lower the left knee to the mat, and if you have a blanket, you can put that underneath the knee for some extra support. Look to the top of the left foot. Take a slight twist to the right, gaze past the right shoulder at the left leg and foot. Straighten them if needed. Come back through center, On your inhale, come onto the fingertips or the finger pads. Exhale, lower down to your forearms. You can grab any other props here that you may need. So if you have a throw pillow or a block, you can stick that under the right hip. You can bring a block under the forehead if you have neck tension, or create a pillow with the arms. We'll be in half pigeon for a moment. So check the weight between the two sides. You want to make sure you're not leaning more to the left or to the right. The body is straight and neutral. Remember to breathe in and out through the nose, and perhaps come back to the intention you set at the beginning of class. Whether that was letting it go, whatever that may be to you, or whatever else is resonating on your heart and mind. You can either stay here in half pigeon with the forehead down, or if you'd like to go ahead and take a quad stretch, remove anything from under the hip. Bring the left arm to the midline of the mat. Bend the left knee and twist to the right. Capture the pinky edge side of the foot, thumb with fingers. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And gently begin to release. If you do not take the quad option, go ahead and remove any props you may have used. Inhale onto the palms. Tuck the back toes under, and we'll have a powerful transition here. On your next exhale, you'll kick up into three-legged down dog. Shake it out with the right leg. Maybe take some circles with the right knee, opening up the hip. If you circle one way, circle the other. And then release, come back to a neutral down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. The left leg comes through, the left knee comes to the outside of the left wrist. Go ahead and bring a blanket under the right knee or grab any other props. Take a slight gaze past the left shoulder at the right leg and foot, straighten them. Come back through center. Inhale onto the fingertips. Exhale, come down to the forearms. Check your side bodies here. Make sure you're not leaning more in one direction than the other. And perhaps this time, as we breathe in and out through the nose, maybe you take a body scan. How do you feel now compared to the beginning of class? What places still hold any tension or are tight? What places has the tension released? And what places feel good? Where have you already had like a yummy stretch? Recognize that and honor that. If you took a quad stretch on the other side, go ahead and come up onto the palms for that. Bend the right knee and twist open to the left, capturing the pinky edge side of the right foot. Keep the thumb with the fingers. And slowly release. If you do not take a quad stretch, remove any props. Inhale onto the palms. Tuck the back toes under, and on your exhale, kick into that three-legged down dog. Whatever movements you took on the other side, go ahead and take here. Return to a neutral down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step through to a comfortable seat. Go ahead and grab a sip of water here. Bring the soles of the feet to press into the mat in front of you. Zip up the feet and legs and wiggle onto the sits bones. Bring the palms just behind the thighs. Lengthen through the spine. Engage the abs. On your next exhale, boat pose. Let the heels slightly off of the mat. If it's in your practice to extend the legs, go ahead and do so. Or extend the arms or both. If you're shaking, that means it's working. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Bring the heels onto the mat and keep the feet flexed so the toes are pointing up toward the ceiling, and bring the hands into heart center. We'll take some Russian twist here. On your exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, exhale, left. Inhale, exhale, right. Keep the abs engaged and then begin to go through this at your own pace. You can go as fast or as slow as you'd like. Feel the core engage here. Press the thighs and legs together. We're here for another 20 seconds. Keep breathing. Stay with your breath in and out through the nose. We're almost there. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. And release. Extend the legs long in front of you. There can be as much of a bend in the knees as needed. Flex the feet. Inhale the arms, and without rounding through the back, exhale to forward bend. So the hands might just come above the knees or below. We're starting with an active stretch here before coming into a passive. And slowly round through the back. Drop the chin towards the chest for that passive stretch. Maybe in this posture, you give the sides of the feet like a little massage. Feel a stretch through the legs, maybe through the arms. Inhale, slowly rise. Bring the sole of the left foot to press against the right thigh. So you might have to slightly twist to the right to adjust. Inhale the arms, and on your exhale, active stretch first. Rounding through the back here. And as you're ready, begin to make your way into that passive stretch. Maybe the forehead even comes down to the knee. Feel the left side body lengthen and engage. We're here for just another moment. Keep breathing. Inhale, slowly rise. And begin to switch the legs. Bring the sole of the right foot to press against the left thigh. Inhale the arms. Exhale, forward bend, active stretch first. Keep the back straight. Begin to release into that passive stretch. Maybe dropping the forehead towards the knee. Check in with your breath. Notice the right side this time. We're here for just another moment. Inhale, slowly rise. We'll prepare for half lord of the fishes here. So I'll move through this, I'll demonstrate this, and then I'll invite you to try this at home. Bring the sole of the left foot in front of the right glute. So I'll move this leg out a little. So the left foot is in front of the right glute, and then I'm going to bring my right foot over the left. Inhale my arms, and I'll place my right arm behind me. And on my exhale, my left elbow will hook the right thigh. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist. So we'll walk through this one more time. Left foot comes in front of the right glute. Right foot comes to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale the arms and place the right hand behind you. Exhale, left elbow hooks the right thigh. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And on your exhale, twist. Maybe you gaze past the right shoulder. Keep with your breath. And then slowly begin to release. And we'll take this on the other side. This time, the right foot comes in front of the left glute. The left foot comes to the outside of the right thigh. Inhale the arms, place the left hand behind you. Exhale, the right elbow hooks the left thigh. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist. Maybe you gaze past the left shoulder this time. And maybe you notice the sensation feels different from each side. And slowly begin to release. Extend the legs in front, but bring the soles of the feet to touch. The knees will come out wide. For butterfly, inhale the arms. Exhale, reach forward. The forehead may come down to the feet here. Inhale, rise, extend the legs long. Bring the palms to press together in front of you, and on your exhale, slowly make your way to lying on the back. Inhale the knees and towards the chest. Exhale, happy baby. The palms can come just behind the thighs or maybe grab towards the ankles or the feet. Keep the spine and neck on the mat. And you'll gently roll side to side, giving your low back a massage. Maybe play with extending one leg long, bring it back in, and extend the other leg long. And bring it back in. Take a couple more rolls side to side. Extend the left leg long. Inhale the right knee tight to the chest. Exhale, guide the right knee to fall to the left for supine spinal twist. Tee out the arms and gaze right if comfortable. Check that your right shoulder remains on the mat. Inhale, come back through center. Release the right leg long. Exhale. Inhale the left knee tight to the chest. Exhale, guide it over to the right. Tee out the arms and perhaps gaze left. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come back through center. Bring the knees in towards the chest and take a couple more rolls here. Grab any props you may need for Shavasana. Maybe a blanket, a little throw pillow, whatever you need. Come back to a neutral spine and raise the head up towards the knees. Thank your body for the work that it's just done. And on your exhale, release the legs long, and we'll take a couple final stretches here. Let the toes fall out wide towards the edges of the mat. Now on your inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, release the arms long to the side, and we'll do this a couple more times. Inhale, reach up and feel the stretch from the fingertips down through the toes. Exhale, release it long. Inhale, final time. Take the final big stretch here. Exhale, release the arms long. Palms can face up, or maybe bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Find a soft gaze up towards the ceiling, and as you're ready, softly close the windows of the eyes. Take a final body scan here. Release any tension that may be in the forehead, down through the jaw. Bring the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Maybe find a slight part in the lips. As you keep breathing here, send your breath to any tight spots in the neck and shoulders. Down to the hamstrings, through the legs, and through the feet. Begin to breathe at your own pace. Let the body relax. And know that the time is yours to stay in Shavasana for however long you would like. The teacher in me sees and honors the teacher within you. Namaste.